The journey of technology is a fascinating narrative that transports us from the beginnings of humanity to the boundaries of contemporary innovation. Our goal today is to explore how humans, since the most remote times, have been driven by relentless curiosity and extraordinary creativity. This story is not just a sequence of inventions, but a testimony to human capacity to observe, understand, and transform the world around us. Everything begins with stone tools from the Paleolithic period, primitive symbols of an incipient intellectual revolution. These rudimentary instruments represent much more than simple survival objects. They are the first concrete evidence of problem solving, of our ability to analyze the environment and create solutions with available resources. Each chipped stone was an act of ingenuity, a first step toward technological innovation. Mastering fire marks another crucial moment in this trajectory. More than a source of heat and light, fire fundamentally transformed human existence. It allowed food cooking, making it safer and more nutritious, offered protection against predators, and enabled environmental manipulation. Primitive campfires also became communication centers, where stories were shared, knowledge transmitted, and social bonds strengthened. Language emerges as the first information technology, a complex system that allowed transmission of ideas and knowledge between generations. This capacity for abstract communication exponentially accelerated the pace of innovation, creating a mechanism of collective learning that distinguishes humans from other species. Each word, each narrative, represented an advance in understanding the world. Ancient civilizations already demonstrated surprising ingenuity. The Egyptians, for example, developed the shadoof, a sophisticated irrigation device using an intelligent system of levers and counterweights to transport water from the Nile River. These innovations reveal that technological creativity is not a modern phenomenon, but a deeply rooted characteristic of human experience. The Industrial Revolution marks a dramatic turning point in technology's history. With James Watt and the steam engine's improvement, humanity unleashed a radical transformation in production, transportation, and social organization. Factories replaced craftsmen, cities grew rapidly, and new social classes emerged, completely redesigning the global economic structure. The second wave of the Industrial Revolution brought innovations like electricity and telegraph, technologies that literally shrank the world. Suddenly, communicating instantaneously across great distances became possible. These inventions paved the way for our hyper-connected era, anticipating the digital revolution to come. The 20th century exploded with technological innovations. The invention of the transistor, a tiny semiconductor device, revolutionized electronics, enabling computer miniaturization. From enormous room-sized machines, we moved to increasingly powerful and accessible personal devices. The democratization of computing fundamentally transformed how we work, learn, and communicate. The digital age brought the internet, smartphones, and technologies that have become extensions of our own existence. These tools are no longer just devices, but portals to virtual realities, global collaboration platforms, and instant communication systems. The speed of technological change accelerates in an almost dizzying manner. The 21st century promises even deeper transformations. Fields like biotechnology, artificial intelligence, and nanotechnology begin to converge, creating possibilities that decades ago would have seemed pure science fiction. Health, for example, is being revolutionized by wearable technologies capable of real-time vital sign monitoring and personalized medicine based on individual genetic profiles. Quantum computing emerges as an extremely promising technological frontier. Unlike traditional computers, these systems operate on quantum mechanics principles, potentially solving complex problems in areas like drug discovery, cryptography, and advanced scientific simulations. The metaverse represents another fascinating horizon, promising persistent virtual worlds where physical barriers disappear. One imagines the possibility of watching shows, working, playing and socializing in immersive digital spaces, transcending traditional geographic and physical limitations. However, with all this technological transformation, fundamental ethical questions arise. How can we ensure digital equity? How can we ensure that these innovations benefit not just a few privileged individuals, but all of humanity? Technology should not be seen merely as an end in itself, but as a tool to improve the human condition is a consistent pattern. Technology always reflects our creativity, our need to solve problems, and our ability to reimagine the possible. Each innovation is built upon the shoulders of previous generations, in a cumulative process of learning and discovery. The history of technology is not a straight line of progress, but a complex and multifaceted path. There are advances and setbacks, benefits and unintended consequences. Each technological revolution brings challenges that must be navigated with wisdom, responsibility, and a humanistic vision. Looking toward the future, the pace of innovation seems to be accelerating exponentially. Technologies that today seem revolutionary will likely be considered primitive in just a few years. The only constant is change and our capacity for adaptation and creation. What keeps this innovation flame burning are not just devices or algorithms, but fundamental human curiosity. We are a species that always looks beyond the horizon, that questions, that imagines different worlds, and works tirelessly to make them a reality. Technology is not something that simply happens to us, but something we actively create. Each line of code, each circuit, each scientific concept represents a collective choice about the type of future we want to build. We are both creators and creations, shaping and being shaped by the tools we develop. Therefore, the true technological revolution is not just in the most advanced devices, but in the mentality that produces them. It's about keeping alive the flame of curiosity, the desire to understand, to solve problems, to expand the boundaries of human knowledge. We call on all viewers to be not just consumers but active participants in this innovation journey. Continuously learn, always question, imagine possibilities, and work collectively toward a more inclusive and hopeful future. Technology, in the end, is an expression of human hope. It is our way of saying that there is always possibility for something better, of overcoming limits, of creating solutions where only problems existed before. And this hope, this ability to reimagine the world, is the true legacy of our technological journey. May we continue exploring, creating, and marveling at the infinite possibilities unfolding before us. Because the story of technology is ultimately the story of who we are, curious, creative, and incredibly resilient creatures